The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome everybody to Championship Wrestling from Halston,
Houston, Dinkeldork. Now get it right. Something we're gonna get right into is the action today because it's Halston Body and D-Man Dan Parker bringing you Championship Wrestling presented by the Arena Theater exclusively on ABC 13. And without any further ado, let's get the action started right away.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Jamie Iovine's upper class at a combined weight of 350 pounds, Chris Bay, Swade Thompson, double platinum.
Personal encounter coming your way in the tag team division. Here you see former United tag team champions, double platinum, had a shot to regain the gold recently against the Soul Burners before Vermin interfered in the matchup. Vermin led to double platinum getting a disqualification victory, but of course they couldn't win the titles that way. So some real issues between these two teams.
Absolutely, Kennedy. There's a little bit of bad blood here between Vermin and Double Platinum. I just hope they can squash this here. But you know what? The idiots in this audience aren't going to make them feel any better by holding up signs like double plastic.
Introducing their opponents, the team of Kevin Martinson and Johnny Yuma, Vermin!
Double Platinum would return the favor and get involved in Vermin action. And there you see the Pied Piper. Gonna hear what the faithful at the Ocean View Pavilion think of him and Kevin Martinson. Vermin issued a challenge accepted by Double Platinum. And we've got a main event level tag team match, two former championship teams. What a way to kick off championship wrestling from Hollywood.
As much as I don't want to see these four go at odds with each other, I'll tell you this, they are going to deliver one heck of a match right in front of us. I'm actually very grateful I'm here to witness it live.
What a match it should be, and from the looks of the beard of Kevin Martinson, I can only hope that the Tiki Room birds down the freeway at Disneyland are all okay.
Oh, you know what? You can make fun of his beard all you want. It's glorious. It's magical. And that flower just makes it just look and smell just a little bit more pretty. You know what? You can say what you want about Vermin. They're nasty, they're disgusting, but you know what? He's trying. He's making an effort, Kennedy. You should try it sometime.
Well, and he makes an incredible effort in and all around the ring. Kevin Martinson will hit you from all angles and with everything in his arsenal, and that's a lot.
And I don't know what these, I think these fans are chanting something like, our crowd sucks or something. I can't make it out quite, Kennedy.
I don't believe that's it. The fans here letting both teams know what they think about him because of their actions in the past have been less than stellar when it comes to integrity.
Well, it just shows you that these people don't understand what it takes to win wrestling matches. They've never been in the positions that Vermin or Double Platinum has been in. They don't understand the mentality that it takes. They can't throw stones if they live in a glass house, Kennedy. Listen to this. Absolute disrespect by these people.
Swade Thompson getting an earful. And I will say this, the strategy is going to be very interesting because you have two teams that will literally take every single shortcut available. So it should be fun to watch.
Absolutely. That's the fun part about it, is that both teams are cunning and malicious, and they will do every single thing in their power. They will grab every single trick in the bag to make sure they secure a victory. Who will come out on top?
Johnny Yuma going to kick things off here in official capacity with Swade Thompson. Well, that's before Kevin Martinson tries to come in for the cheap shot. Likewise, Chris Bay in there.
Both coming in for the cheap shot. And this is what we're talking about, Kennedy. Look at this. They're both doing every single thing and they can to win, but they both know each other's tricks and tactics. This is why these two teams are going to give us such a great and entertaining match.
Yeah, you might see a lot of offsetting penalties in this one, just saying. And little positioning and posturing to kick this thing off. Neither team wants to make that pivotal first mistake. Look at that. Both of them thinking the same thing, trying to sucker their opponent in.
Does it count if they both make the pivotal mistake, Kennedy?
Excellent point. That brings in Kevin Martinson and the ultimate finesser, Chris Bay. And what a athletic contest this should be between two incredible competitors. Look out here, muscles him over. Head scissors takedown. Almost drove him into the mat with a famouser.
Absolutely. You could tell Kevin Martinson was trying to get out of that, but Chris Bay just kept on hooking it, and Kevin Martinson had nowhere to go but down. And you know what? Very, very smart by Chris Bay now taking advantage of Kevin Martinson. But you know what? He hasn't even lost his flower yet. Maybe that's where he's getting his power from, Kenley.
It looks like a feather to me, but what do I know? And then a reversal there. Martinson's so strong as well. It's something you got to contend with. When you're in there, Bulldog up over the top, clipped him. You can see Chris Bay grasping the air. He's going to be grasping more than that after getting caught with that drop kick right into the unforgiving second rope.
Smack in the back of Chris Bay's head, driving him into the mat, then drop kick. Very malicious, very huge by Kevin Martinson. It looks like a flower to me, Kennedy. I don't know about you.
That'll change your attitude in a hurry. What just happened there to Chris Bay, and Pied Piper checks in, continues to hold the advantage for his team of Vermin, but it just begs in now Johnny Yuma using his assets to try and get the victory. It does pose the question here and beg the question, what has become of four-time United Tag Team Champions, the Rock Nest Monsters, and where are they in the known universe in Saurian 2 ever since that big cage match with the Reno Scum?
Kennedy, the real question is, how long will Johnny Yuma's hat stay on? I mean, look at that. That is just, it's super glued to his head or something. Oh, there it is. He must have heard me. He took it off just for me. What a guy. I love Johnny Yuma. Anyway, the whole point is, Kennedy, why did every single time that Vermin is here, you have to bring up those bums, the Rock Nest Monsters? They're gone. They're not here anymore. They were scared off. Vermin is here. They're not. That's what matters.
Oh, what a spell. There you go. That answers the question. Hat knocked off and the head almost went right with it. That big spinning back kick by the ultimate finesser. No finesse there, just aggressiveness. And Double Platinum looking good right now, in control. And we'll be back with this incredible tag team opening contest right after this.
Are you paying too much for your health insurance? Just this year, the United States Tax Cuts and Jobs Act became official, and health insurance laws have changed. If you have Obamacare, are uninsured, or struggling to afford your current health insurance, this could impact you. Call the number on your screen right now to find out how. It's free. New affordable health insurance, as well as dental coverage, is now available with low copays and deductibles and guaranteed coverage. Top quality health coverage at the lowest prices anywhere. The Affordable Health Insurance Hotline is now accepting calls. Call today. It's free. You may have insufficient coverage or may be significantly overpaying and not even realize it. If you're uninsured or unable to pay for health coverage, make this important call now. It's free. Find out if you qualify for health care, dental coverage, and more. That can start immediately. Get all the benefits that you're eligible for. Call 1-800-485-8914. That's 1-800-485-8914.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? Then call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms that we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity.
Call 800-590-9403.
And as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company. Both absolutely free for calling
800-590-9403.
Welcome back to this personal encounter between two former United Tag Team Championship teams. Throughout the break, Double Platinum holding the advantage in this one.
Absolutely. You know what? Double Platinum now taking over Vermin, as it were, and honestly, they are maybe just a little bit closer to sealing their victory here. Johnny Yuma, for the first time in a long time I've seen, is a little bit uncomfortable in the ring right there after losing his hat. I think he's a little bit homesick, if you know what I mean, Kennelly.
You don't think it was that big shot right to the kisser? You don't think that? You think it was the hat, huh?
It was the hat. It was the hat, Kennelly. I keep on telling you it's the hat.
All that grease and grime wasn't enough to be an adhesive to keep that hat on. That big kick. Sway Thompson choking Johnny Yuma on the outside. And Sway Thompson's got the hat. You better watch out. You don't know what is lurking inside that hat.
Nothing is lurking inside that hat. It's given, it gives Johnny Yuma a confidence boost. And look at that. He just gives it right back to Kevin Martinson. These two might be closer to making up than we think, Kennelly.
You never know. Tag is made, and now we're seeing the tag team continuity on display by Double Platinum. What do you like to say, Tag Team Wrestling 101? Cutting off the ring?
Sure.
Well, for once in his life, Andrew Jasick is speechless, but frequent tags being made by Double Platinum.
Double Platinum now taking over Johnny Yuma. Now Kevin Martinson taking him off the rim, or getting him off the ring. And this is what I'm talking about. This right here is the cohesive unit that you have to win a tag team match. You have to know your opponents and your partner.
Nasty kicks by both Sway Thompson and Chris Bay to Johnny Yuma into the cover. Count of 2. Double teaming by the former champs here. Double Platinum looking good at this point in the matchup.
What do you mean this point in the matchup? They look good all the time, Kennelly. They look good all the time. Despite what these idiots in the crowd say, these men are of class. They are of prowess. They come from money, and that buys a lot of things. Unfortunately, it does not buy friendship. Their friendship is on the line right now with Vermin, and this needs to be settled. Come on, guys, knock this off.
How about that, dismantling the hand there of Johnny Yuma? I don't think he's going to be playing any tunes on that pipe anytime soon after that. Sway Thompson continues to control. Sway Thompson more aggressive with striking than we've seen him in quite some time.
Absolutely. Those are nasty, nasty kicks, nasty punches, nasty chops by Sway Thompson. Now choking the life out of Yuma in the corner.
I, for one, am happy to see Vermin get a little taste of their own medicine and tactics here with Double Platinum. Look at that variation of the swag surf there. Little alley-oop into the moonsault, center of the ring. Double Platinum looking to score the big victory. And you got to think with a victory in this matchup, Andrew, comes some big-time bragging rights.
Absolutely the bragging rights. Not only the bragging rights, but the opportunities that follow. That's what a victory is all about. It's not just winning in the moment. It's going on to the next step, the next level, the pinnacle of any single company that you are in. You want to make sure that you do the best right now to achieve the next best step later. And both of these teams know that.
Got to think that somewhere watching a close eye on this one, the United Tag Team Champions, Thomas Day, Ryan Taylor, the Soul Burners, because this really could be a de facto #1 contender match. Yuma's got them all tied up. Nice counter there by Chris Bay, who eats a big knee right to the face. And what do you do here? Do you go for the cover of the tag?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you this. They're both going to go for the tag. They both need to get their fresh partner in. Neither one of them is in position to cover the other or kick out. They need to go for the tag.
Or you go for the eyes.
And go for the eyes. Or go for the eyes.
Nice backbreaker there by Kevin Martinson. So powerful, so dynamic. Look at that gut-wrench suplex. When this guy gets rolling, there's just no stopping him. Belly-to-belly suplex with the release.
A machine is Kevin Martinson, and look at the eyes, look at the intensity. Here he comes. Nasty double to the corner. Kevin Martinson is now on top, and look at this. Punishing, absolutely punishing Sway Thompson.
Double stomp, no wasted motion into the cover. Now we talked about the hat before. How about that, feather, flower, whatever it may be, hanging on for dear life?
You know what? That might be the other key to their power. You got a couple things going on, a lot of things, but look, it's still attached to the beard, and maybe that's why Kevin Martinson is doing so incredibly well right now.
Tag is made. Looking for explosive amnesia, looking for a little double team action there. Was Vermin, does not get it done. Sway Thompson, recipient of a tag, he checks in, high crossbody. Goes upstairs, dividing, conquering is Chris Bay.
Chris Bay now taking on both members of Vermin. The prowess this man has, it's insane. He's going after both of them just by himself right now.
Springing up, countered into a cutter. What a misdirection play there for Chris Bay. We talked about many people can't string the offense together like Martinson. Chris Bay has enough to take him over. Hurricane Rana, he is all over the place. Is Bay into the cover, only a count of 2. What a tag team match we have, and we are just getting started. Andrew Jassy.
Unbelievable. To absolutely think that this is just the beginning of what an amazing event we have to come is astonishing to me. These two teams are putting on a clinic like nobody's seen before.
Championship caliber match here and still to come. You got Watts defending the Heritage title against Rogelio. What a heavyweight title fight that'll be. But this has been an absolute classic. Moonsault to the outside by Chris Bay. And in a match like this, you really got to try and take advantage and incapacitate both of your opponents.
And that's exactly what Double Platinum is doing right now. They are making sure that one is on the outside and the non-factor. Look at this here. But Yuma's able to capitalize. Oh, this might be it.
Little weapons grade, Bolognium. There it is, connects. Now the dive to the outside, talking about isolating your opponent. The cover back inside by Johnny Yuma, not enough. What is it gonna take?
I have seen them put so many people away with that move. I've seen Vermin capitalize on situations with moves less than that, and Double Platinum is kicking out. How can how can fans here hate either one of these teams?
An incredible matchup. You gotta respect the action, that's for sure. Attempted backslide. I think Yuma maybe was thinking tornado DDT. Too much power by Swade Thompson. Holding on to the legs there and holding Yuma in place. Now into a muscle buster. This is some new offense here by Double Platinum. Beautifully done. Muscle buster, center of the ring. Thompson goes for the cover. Well, that's one way to break it up.
Unbelievable. That is probably the most unique way to break up a cover I've ever seen. Like Kevin Martinson. Look at the.
Martinson went in. Martinson pulling that pipe out. You can see it there. Yuma's got the pipe. Had it well hidden, not detected thus far.
That's right. The Pied Piper with the pipe now. Let's see where this takes us.
Oh, the official sees it now. The official sees that pipe, plain as day.
Oh, the referee has no business taking his pipe, but we didn't even use it.
Yeah, not quite slick enough was Vermin there. Big shot there by Swade Thompson. What did he have? Not enough.
Here are your winners, Double Platinum.
Well, the old adage, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. It came down to he who cheats last and gets the victory. More to come, including Heritage titles, so much more coming your way on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. We are going to catch our breaths.
My guest at this time is Uptown Andy Brown, who is still on cloud 9 following that incredible victory over Scorpio Sky 2 weeks ago. Now, how has a huge win like that helped to restore your confidence?
I'm not going to lie. I've been feeling like trash, losing the Red Carpet Rumble and my title. But being challenged by the best and beating the best in Scorpio Sky, it lit that energy in me. Now I'm ready.
Stop! No! Andy Brown, stop! Because who cares? You beat Scorpio Sky. Heck, Ray Rosas has beaten Scorpio Sky, and what did that get me? You need to take a good, hard look in the mirror, Andy Brown, and stare into your future, because this is waiting for you right here. Bottom of the totem pole, you're going to remain static just like me and let everybody else pass you right by.
You know what, Ray? I don't know what's going into you, man. I really don't. But I'm about to be all on you tonight.
I don't care. Who cares? You care? I don't care.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Attention all military and family of a member of the U.S. military. You had the courage to enlist, keeping your family and mine safe. But the earplugs you were issued were defective. The Department of Justice announced that 3M has agreed to pay $9.1 million to the United States military. Where is your compensation? Who's protecting you? At the Rely On Group, we understand your sacrifice. There's limited time to file a claim on your behalf. So call the Rely On Group right now. If you or a loved one was an active military member anytime between 2002 to the present day, were issued earplugs, and have suffered partial or full hearing loss or tinnitus, we can help. Call the Rely On Group at 800-923-3715. That's 800-923-3715. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Rely On Group, not attorney spokesperson. Cases randomly assigned to participating law firms.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Championship Wrestling, presented by the Arena Theater. Now, at this time, I have one, Ray Rosas, who, in recent weeks, we've seen you been a little jaded on our program here.
Well, who cares, right? Nobody cared when I was nice and smiling at everybody. Now, all of a sudden, they want to give a crap when I don't do it. I'm sick of it. I hate being here. I don't want to be here anymore. And you know what? I'm just gonna go.
Well, we'll see Ray Rosas in action later on.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chandler, Arizona, Leslie Iris.
Switching gears to the women's division after a breathtaking tag team opener, Leslie Iris returns to action. We've seen her face the likes of Aoka Muhara on this program before, also wrestles in Championship Wrestling from Arizona. She's got a lucha pedigree, but a great powerhouse as well. Set for action.
And introducing her opponent, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Lacey Ryan.
Lacey Ryan, what an athlete. Saw her in previous action against Sandra Moon. Great matchup. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. She's also wrestled in Utah, Texas. 7-year veteran. Great striker, can high fly as well. Both of these incredible competitors are well versed in various styles. They are not one-trick ponies for sure.
Absolutely, and you know what? That unique branch of style can make all the single difference in every single match. And look at these two shaking hands right at the beginning, showing each other some nice respect. It almost brings a tear to my eye, Kennelly. Almost, all right.
Side headlock early on by Leslie. Both girls pack a lot of power, and you see it there, just running over Lacey Ryan. See who gets the all-important early advantage in this. Nice arm drag takedowns by Lacey Ryan right into the arm bar, isolating the arm.
And we talked about the variety of styles that both these women have, and you could tell they both picked a style to begin with. Leslie Iris, she picked the power portion of it. She picked the power aspect. Lacey Ryan is picking the technical aspect, and both are clashing right now. These two need to switch it up every so often to make sure that they have the best possible chance of survival.
And you're picking alliteration. Kick and now dropping the elbow, using that body weight. Iris goes for the cover. As I mentioned, Leslie Iris has competed in Championship Wrestling from Arizona as well. Take on the likes of Morgan down there, high-profile matches. Taking the rug out from under Iris there was Lacey Ryan. She loves that springboard elbow. Hits it. That could do it. No, only a count of one.
A count of one. That just shows you the power and tenacity right now by Leslie Iris. She wants this match just as bad as Lacey Ryan, if not more.
Snap suplex into a guillotine choke. And she's, in a mounted choke here, mounted guillotine. You can really add a lot of pressure on there to a seated opponent, really crank on it, try and get the submission.
Absolutely. Now you can get the submission, and if you don't get the submission, a great supplementary idea is to make sure you wear down your opponents, is you're getting the life, the breath out of their bodies to make sure that they don't have enough power to fight you back.
Yep. If you don't get the win, you can start your opponent. That's an excellent point. Where is Iris going here? Over the top, looking for a pinning combination. And again, I think a little of the wherewithal for Iris has been taken out with this guillotine. Try a little bit the cobwebs that she's having to deal with, and this isn't going to help her. The neck breaker by Lacey Ryan switching from submission attempt to high impact offense.
Absolutely. Iris is definitely a little bit unorthodox in there, but that's what makes her so unique. That's what makes her hard to contend with, because she's not your normal everyday wrestler. She will pull out tricks and she will do things just a little bit differently to kind of outsmart you.
Another big neck breaker there, swinging neck breaker by Lacey Ryan, who is really in the driver's seat of this matchup ever since that submission attempt that I really think slowed Leslie Iris. Picking up the pace again, nobody home for the big flying knee. And now we'll see the powerhouse go to work. Leslie Iris starts to come out of the blocks offensively in this matchup. Sit out face buster. That could do it. Has her rocked. Close.
Absolutely. Way too close, honestly. For just that much of a comeback to come back out shows the power that Iris has. And right now, Lacey Ryan might be on the defensive, and that might give Leslie Iris just a little bit more of an advantage.
Back and forth matchup. Almost did her in with that sit-out face buster. But now you go in high risk here as Lacey Ryan off the top has her rocked yet again into the cover. This time gets it done.
Here is your winner, Lacey Ryan.
That thing turned into a physical competition in a hurry. Leslie Ryan, impressive again, but this time impressive in victory. More coming your way, including the big Hollywood Heritage Championship match. Don't go anywhere.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Milberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. And it's free.
Call 800-715-6903.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company.
Call 800-715-6903. That's 800-715-6903.
Call now.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
Welcome everybody back to Championship Wrestling from Houston, presented by the Arena Theater. Watts, you're in the main event, defending that title against Rogelio. How do you feel about your chances of keeping that title?
What is your name?
How dare you? It's Halston Body.
How do I feel? I feel great.
Well, there you have it. Let's get back to the action in the studio.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Antelope Valley, weighing in at 191 pounds, Ray Rosas.
Ray Rosas, highly decorated former champion turned Debbie Downer. What is going on with the attitude of this guy.
You could call it Debbie Downing all you want, Kennedy. For those winners like Ray Rosas, who was used to having his name in the spotlight, to victory, to getting opportunity after opportunity, to being shoved down to the bottom of the totem pole, you'd be pretty sour too. Ray Rosas, I care.
Just trying to rain on everybody's parade, including his opponent, Uptown Andy Brown, on the heels of one of his biggest victories, Uptown Andy Brown, that is, over Scorpio Sky.
And introducing his opponent from Avocado Heights, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, Uptown Andy Brown.
Uptown Andy Brown was experiencing a bit of a recent slump. Again, was put in a horrible position, having to put his Heritage title at the time on the line in the red carpet rumble. Made it to the last two participants in that match, only to be defeated by Watts. Watts becoming the champion. An incredible effort by Andy Brown in the rematch. Came as close as anybody has come to defeating Watts to get his title back, came up just short. But then responds with an incredible victory over the best, Scorpio Sky, only for Ray Rosas to say, who cares? What's it mean? What's it do? Do you have another title match? I mean, give me a break. Why does Ray Rosas have to drag Uptown Andy Brown and his accolades through the mud?
I got news for you, Kennedy. You're only as hot as your most recent match, and that's fine and dandy that Andy Brown is very proud of his match a couple weeks ago against Scorpio Sky. But you know what, Kennedy? Ray Rosas has been in the same position. He beat Scorpio Sky. You don't see him going all crazy and saying that he's on this Cloud 9 garbage that Andy Brown is on. Move on. Jeez, you just already got your shot. It's already done. Go on to the next one.
Second time here that we have a main event caliber matchup, all throughout. What an episode it's been on kicking things off with double platinum, incredible tag team matchup with Vermin, and now two of the best. Two great former title holders going to collide in this one, and championship action still coming your way as Watts defends that Heritage title that Andy Brown held so proudly against the Charging Bull with the golden horns, Rogelio, still to come. Heavyweight title matchup main event.
Absolutely. You know what? That main event is going to be amazing, Kennedy, but let's not forget about what we're seeing right now. We're seeing Andy Brown getting very frustrated at Ray Rosas, who's just trying to tell him that not to take life so seriously because you never know when you're going to be stuck at the bottom again. Look at this Ray Rosas just going back out and saying, don't even bother me right now. Look at how calm and cool and collect Rosas is.
Is it cool, calm, and collect, or is it nonplussed?
Well, you know what? You know what? Maybe we can carry him up with Ty Matthews to give him a little bit more optimism, and that might help him get him out of this funk. But let's not forget about the fact that these fans and this company put him in there, not him.
Well, he might be in a bigger funk if Andy Brown hits some of those signature strikes, perhaps the COD, as this match wears on. But Ray Rosas off to the early advantage after utilizing the stalling tactics very effectively.
Absolutely. Look at Ray Rosas now taking full advantage of Andy Brown, who needed to come out there and trying to attack Ray Rosas when he was down. But Ray Rosas is having none of it. Once again, now Andy Brown is taking advantage of Ray Rosas now that he's down in this funk. It's almost deplorable what Andy Brown is doing right now.
I think Ray Rosas knows exactly what he's doing, but now we see some of that pedal to the metal offense by former Heritage champion Uptown Andy Brown, going downtown with the strikes, going for the cover. Lateral press, doesn't hook the leg. Only a count of two.
Big mistake. Now, you think somebody who would brag about beating someone like Scorpio Sky would have the wherewithal to hook the legs of Ray Rosas, but he doesn't. You see what I'm saying? His head is way too blown up, way too much for his own good. And Ray Rosas is now taking advantage of that, exposing Andy Brown for his mistakes.
Into the cover now after the elbow drop. And dialing up the intensity there was Ray Rosas. Where before you knew that Ray Rosas would come out, he'd be high octane, high energy. Now you never know what to expect. So harder to prepare and scout Ray Rosas than ever before because he's more unpredictable than ever before.
Unpredictability is a key advantage in this match, Kennedy. You have to make sure that you're always one step ahead of your opponent. And Ray Rosas is a step ahead of everybody because nobody has the attitude that Ray Rosas has. Nobody can read this man.
We talked about championship action coming up with a Heritage title on the line in our main event. This could be championship application or, implications. You got to figure both these guys right in the hunt. for a Heritage title shot. So stakes could be high in this one. Big right hand. You can hear it just echo off the walls of the Ocean View Pavilion. Round and round they go into the spine buster by Andy Brown.
Putting Ray Rosas down in that mat is not going to help Ray Rosas' attitude at all. And I understand that he's upset because he's gotten such the shaft lately, but he needs to pick himself out of this because Andy Brown right now is just exposing Rosas for all of his defunct attitude, and that's a problem.
He's got a bad attitude. He's got a bad headache after that. Big shot into the cover. But another time that Andy Brown elects to get body weight across on the lateral press, but not hooking the leg. Your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Look, I always said it. 100% Andy Brown to take nothing away from his ability, but the man's stupid. He's got his head so far up his own butt he can lick his tonsils. And you think that kind of mentality is going to work against somebody cunning as Ray Rosas is? Absolutely not.
Looking for a big Superman punch. Countered nicely by Ray Rosas, though. Gets that knee. Look out here. Nice throw. Variation of a belly-to-belly suplex and a power slam. Pick your poison.
You know, that's the first time I've seen Ray Rosas smiling like, a matter of months. So, good for him. He's finding his smile.
I think this demeanor, you saw it with what he did to Jordan Clearwater. I think Ray Rosas can use this demeanor and lack of caring that's on the outside as a way to lure in an opponent. He can kind of lull you into a false sense of security.
Kennelly, I don't like you very much, and I got to tell you, you're as intelligent as you are good looking, and believe me, that's not a compliment, but you're absolutely right about this, 100%. That lack of caring, that lack of attitude will cause somebody to come to you, and when somebody comes to you, they're more liable to make a mistake.
Good point. We thought we were going to see that signature elbow by Ray Rosas. Calls the audible. Is caught here. Nice roll-up attempt. Whoa! Just like that.
Here is your winner, Andy Brown.
Decision not to pull the trigger on the elbow might have cost Ray Rosas. Nice counter roll-up for Uptown. Andy Brown gets the 1-2-3 in this battle of Heritage title contenders. And coming up next, we've got just that, the Heritage title on the line in our main event. We'll be right back.
We are the Dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Attention all military and family of a member of the U.S. military. You had the courage to enlist, keeping your family and mine safe. But the earplugs you were issued were defective. The Department of Justice announced that 3M has agreed to pay $9.1 million to the United States military. Where is your compensation? Who's protecting you? At the Rely On Group, we understand your sacrifice. There's limited time to file a claim on your behalf. So call the Rely On Group right now. If you or a loved one was an active military member anytime between 2002 to the present day, were issued earplugs, and have suffered partial or full hearing loss or tinnitus, we can help. Call the Rely On Group at 800-923-3715. That's 800-923-3715. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Rely On Group, not attorney spokesperson. Cases randomly assigned to participating law firms.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Milberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. And it's free.
Call 800-715-6903.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company.
Call 800-715-6903. That's 800-715-6903.
Call now.
My guests at this time are Heather Monroe and Halston Body, who are not scheduled for an interview, but are you looking for something?
Lacey, hey girl.
Lacey Ryan.
Hi. Oh my gosh, you actually just had such a good match. Like, congratulations. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay, so you're probably wondering why I called you over here to share this screen time with me. And it's because I want you to be my tag team partner next week. How exciting.
That's funny. You want me to tag with you? You just attacked me in my last match. What are you talking about?
Excuse me one moment. Are you even hesitating to tag with Heather Monroe? Do you even know who she is? She's the Killer Bae of Hollywood. She is the queen around here. She is the jewel of the upper class. It's basic math. I mean, it's a match made in heaven.
And besides, I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know who you were. And Sandra, I had to get to Sandra, and I swear it won't happen again.
You swear, huh? Well, look, I'll try to forget what you did last time. So I feel like I'm gonna regret this. But I'll give us a shot with the tag.
Oh my gosh, you are so not gonna regret this. We're gonna be an amazing tag team. Oh my gosh, I'll get you a fur coat. Let's go.
I guess we'll see what happens out there. All right.
Set for action in our main event. Here you see the #1 contender, Rogelio, who has played the physical game and the mental mind game with the champion as of late. Had a recent battle with Watts. Watts called for the music. Rogelio simply rolled out, walked away. And even more recently than that, Watts calling for the music and Rogelio pulling Watts' opponent at the time, DJ Telemontes, outside the ring, as you mentioned, not allowing Watts to get the satisfaction of the finish.
Mind games at its finest, Kennelly.
And there he is, reigning, defending Hollywood Heritage Champion, perhaps the most dominant champion in the history of championship wrestling from Hollywood. Won the title back at the Red Carpet Rumble Spectacular and continues to just leave a wake of destruction.
A wake of destruction is right, Kennelly. But what is he going to do right now with his mind in such a twist from Rogelio? Rogelio has been working around Watts' mind and making sure that he's just a little bit less on his game. Will that prove to be good for Rogelio tonight?
Begs the question if we're going to hear this music again in this main event matchup. Here to set the stage, ring announcer Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Introducing first the challenger from the Price Check Ranch, weighing in at 240 pounds, Rogelio. And introducing his opponent, he is the Hollywood Heritage Champion. This is Watts.
Heavyweight slugfest coming your way with the Hollywood Heritage title up for grabs. Two big athletic heavyweights gonna lock horns here for the title. What a match it should be. Rogelio has been a top contender for that title for quite some time, all the way back to Coastline Clash and beyond. And he's been playing the mind games, as we mentioned. We'll see if he's got the recipe to take the title from the big man here in our main event. Your keys to success in this main event title matchup.
I'm going to tell you this, Rogelio has worked hard. He has busted his tail to get to where he's at. He's not going to take this match very lightly. The key to this is he going to capitalize on the mind games that he played with Watts and take Watts off his game. And right now, it doesn't appear so.
Watts is taking him off his feet, that's for sure. Big scoop and a slam, and that's a long way to go. Off the big frame of the champion. Clothesline takes Rogelio up and over. Incredibly dominant start for the champion. What has the champion got in mind here? Could you imagine if Watts was to dive? This whole Ocean View Pavilion might be dismantled.
We just might feel the big one here in California, Kenley. And honestly, Watts' body is not meant to dive and miss. So if he was going to take that opportunity, he better make sure he hits it. Because if he doesn't, you could probably walk away with the new champion tonight.
Maybe it's some mind games there by the champion, keeping the challenger guessing. Nothing pretty about that right hand, but very, very effective. Not where you want to be with the champion in the corner where there's nowhere to go but down.
No, absolutely not, especially with somebody as tall and big as Watts is. Watts has the ability to pick you up so high that crash on the way down, it would just be nasty and very detrimental to your ability to win.
Watts, an incredible athlete. Again, not too many people can scoop up Rogelio and do this. Throwing him with ease, fall away slam, pillar to post. Rogelio is not used to being manhandled in this fashion.
Absolutely not. And you know what? The crowd is calling for one more time. Will Watts be able to do it one more time?
I mean, I'm telling you, that's not DJ Telemontes. All right? That's Rogelio, one of the toughest customers in the United Wrestling Network. And right now, the champion's making it look easy. Into the cover. Is he going to get it done? No, not yet.
No, Rogelio's still got a lot of fight in him, and Watts knows that. But I think Watts is just covering Rogelio to maybe get some mind games in on Rogelio, saying, I'm on top, I'm beating you, I'm in control of this match, and you are mine today. That's the message that Watts needs to send out to Rogelio tonight.
Dominant performance, complete control by the champion. Pinpoint backbreaker into the cover. Only a count of two, and I'm just glad for once in a Rogelio matchup that my ears aren't bleeding because no Howdy Price coming out here singing his catchy little jingle.
Oh, I'm a fan of Howdy Price, honestly.
And how does that affect Rogelio? You got to wonder. It certainly seems to be having an effect thus far. We might be one DNR away from this match being over. Huge counter strike. He rocked the big man and a power slam. Unbelievable.
This might be it, Kennelly. Rogelio needs to go and make that cover. Don't waste any time.
Rogelio coming close, taking control of this championship matchup, which continues right after this.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Milberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. And it's free.
Call 800-715-6903.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company.
Call 800-715-6903. That's 800-715-6903.
Call now.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
How did you know? Megan!
Hey! You're that guy!
The My Pillow guy!
That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. I had tried every pillow out there and none of them worked. That's why I invented My Pillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck aligned. My Pillow will hold its shape all night long regardless of your sleep position for the best sleep of your life.
Call or go to mypillow.com. Use the promo code and save over 50% with Mike's 4-pack. You'll get 2 My Pillow premiums and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. It's one of his best offers ever.
You're sleeping better.
Much better.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome back to our main event. Hollywood Heritage Championship on the line. You can see the champion gasping for air, trying to catch a breath. And that's because it has been a full-on offensive onslaught by the challenger, Rogelio, throughout the break.
Rogelio is showing a lot of tenacity here. He is going after Watts hard, and Watts needs to fight back because he has a lot to lose in this match right now, and Rogelio knows that.
Using an equalizer there, using that rope, just raking the eyes in the face of the champion there. Across that top rope, attacking from all angles. The eye is a weakness on anybody, even somebody as big and dominant as Watts. I still harken back to that incredible power slam we saw before the break by Rogelio that really turned the tables and almost won him the Heritage Championship.
Almost, Kenley, almost. He's very, very close. Think about what happens if he puts this giant down. Listen to the crowd right now. They are all behind Watts. Listen to them all silently be quiet as soon as Rogelio holds up that belt. Can you imagine the atmosphere in this building after that happens?
Again, you kind of touched on it. The impact is heightened when anybody can throw Watts like Rogelio did, because then Watts has all of his own body weight comes crashing down, just sending shockwaves through that big body.
Absolutely. The old adage is very correct. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. And Watts fell very, very hard. And he has not yet been able to get his composure back since that.
Hasn't been able to get much in the way of oxygen either because of this offense by Rogelio. Now going to the midsection is the big man, big right hands. You can't eat a whole lot of those. Doesn't take more than a few shots. What a counter shot. The knees go weak. He buckled Watts.
That was nasty. You know what? He got him right where he wants him. He needs to keep on staying on top of him. Stay aggressive. Do not let up on Watts. Watts will counter your mistakes. Keep going after him. Weaken that big man down.
Not too many people are going to win a stand-up war. And what velocity on that Irish whip, leaving his own feet to propel Watts into the corner. And when you got two big men as powerful as these, a rudimentary move like that could be the end.
Absolutely. The idea is you have to take the man down. You have to start out from the legs or the back, and you have to take out all that support structure, because without that support structure, he is not able to use his strength, his upper body strength. All depends on his lower body strength supporting his actions.
Yeah, Watts is much more dangerous when he's vertical rather than horizontal. And now look at Rogelio going high risk. The big steer usually likes to remain on his hooves on the mat, but pulling out all the stops in this one, you don't want to get hit by these big bowling balls, courtesy of the champion.
Right. You got to figure Watts' head is probably very, very heavy. The man has an incredibly thick skull, very small brain, and you know those shots really hurt Kenley.
I would have to agree.
Really?
Probably has the same haberdasher as the Elephant Man. And now look out here. They could superplex. Oh, think of this. All the body weight comes crashing down. Who's going to get the better of it? Sacrifice play in this main event title matchup.
Watts not only destroyed Rogelio, but he destroyed himself too. Like you said, Kenley, a sacrifice to Watts. Watts has got to be hurting right now.
As is Rogelio. Both big heavyweights crashing down to the canvas, both trying to get back to their feet with the Heritage title on the line. Who can dig down deep? Find that little something extra. Finds his direction, does Watts. Where's Watts finding this? Look at this acceleration into the drop kick by the champion.
Big ball of energy now from Watts, and you know what's happening is he's taking all that energy from the crowd who was behind him, and he is finding a second wind here going after Rogelio.
Now this didn't work for Rogelio. Will it work for the champion? The champion getting his footing there, comes off the top with the big flying clothesline into the cover. Count it 2.
Very close, Kenley. Very close. Watts almost had him. But you know what? Watts is losing all his confidence, and I'll tell you how I know. He has not yet pointed to that music. He has not yet invited that idea in that he's about to finish this, because he's scared and he knows Rogelio has a fighting chance.
Well, and last time he called for the music, Rogelio walked away from it. Looking for the choke force. Beautiful counter by Rogelio into an arm drag. Elevated into the knee. He's rocked, he's stumbling, big shot upstairs. That's a knockout shot if there ever was one, but not enough.
Rogelio still kicks out, still has that fortitude to kick out. Rogelio wants this as bad as anybody else right now, and Watts knows that. Look at the frustration on Watts' face. Look at him right now. He is furious.
This is big on big. This is a matchup you could see in the trenches on a Sunday between the offensive and defensive line. Two big heavyweights just going toe-to-toe. Look at this, shoulder block with a little something extra there coming off that second rope. He's got him up, suplex. Not too many people can do that.
Almost couldn't even get him up all the way, but Rogelio followed through all the way, put that big man down. Now he's going to the top rope. This might be the end, Kennelly.
Watts not countering this time. Splash off the top. New champion coming in history to be made. Not yet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Both these men are leaving every single thing they can inside the ring tonight to give these fans what they want. And you know what? Watts is in trouble. Rogelio's in trouble. And either one could make the mistake that cost them this match tonight.
I think when Rogelio hit him with that suplex, just as he lifted him up, a lot of stress and pressure put on the neck of Watts, and this isn't going to help. Rogelio was thinking pile driver. We've seen him utilize it in the past. Uh-oh. Hooked up. DNR, do not resuscitate. Still kicks out. 2 3/4, 2 9/10, whatever it may be, but Rogelio finds a way.
That was the closest finish I've seen, Kennelly. That was almost there. I could have sworn that was a 3 count.
Not a whole host of people getting up after a DNR. And now he's got him throttled here, thinking choke forces. Drives him down, standard variety choke slam, but that time he got him. Wow.
Here is your winner, and still Hollywood Heritage Champion, Watts.
What a matchup. What a brutal heavyweight clash for the Heritage title. We take a look at the action. Brought to you by NWA Power, coming your way Tuesdays at 6:05 Eastern. Incredible power moves by both. You see that power slam early in the match for Rogelio. That really turned the table. And then in the end, coming off the top rope was Watts. But Rogelio, not to be outdone, kept fighting back. Just would not give in until this choke slam after the DNR. It was the collateral damage, and Watts retains, but he had to earn it.
Shut up! Watts! This isn't personal. You just happen to have what's mine. I've been working too damn hard all year to come up short. Coastline Clash, Red Carpet Rumble. Watts, all I'm asking is for one more shot.
I have never heard this man talk before, Kennelly. Never heard him on the microphone.
Well, what's he doing? Is he taking off his mask?
Title. And I put this on the line. My mask against your title. What do you say?
What's it gonna be? That's a pretty affirmative nod there between champion and challenger. We've never heard Rogelio talk. He made his words count.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe the action we're seeing here in Championship Wrestling.
Speaking of action, next week we're gonna have Bateman versus the television champion Royce Isaacs in a bull rope match. And on top of that, yours truly is getting out of these grubs and stepping into the squared circle.
Well, that sounds like a party to me. Thank you for joining us here at Championship Wrestling from Houston.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.